So, Cats. Yes. The movie that everybody on the planet Earth hates, okay? You know, of course, saying you don't like a movie or like a movie is, there are, of course, someone who does like a movie. Cats is not one of those movies, okay? There are people who do like Dark Phoenix out there, and do like Captain Marvel, and do like Man Black International. But Cats is a movie that I think everybody can agree upon, with the exception of furries, and it's terrible, it's awful, it's creepy, it's disgusting, it's disturbing. Whatever, word you can describe this movie. The Cats movie is a box office failure, and according to Forbes, is the most underrated movie of 2019. Well, the movie sucks, you know, and of course, none of the critics are going out of the way to defend this movie besides Forbes, okay? No one is, defending this movie, okay? With the exception of the creators of the movie, because they just can't accept that this movie is a box office failure. Katsubaki is out calling the negative reviews wrong. Oh yeah, having nightmares about this movie is, it's totally, totally wrong, okay? We have to accept this movie or else. We have to accept the fact that we will get nightmares from watching this movie, okay? You know, you know. So, the movie musical cast is using negative reviews as a part of its marketing of a new playfully acknowledges adaptation defensive quality. Well, there's no actual quality to Cats. None at all. There is no quality to this movie. None at all. There was no quality to Cats, so Cats is calling out as negative reviews, suggesting that critics planned the film were on the wrong side of the equation based off the Broadway show, and which is a musical, which is divisive in its own right, and based off a policy correction as well. People didn't like it. It bombed at the box office, as we all know. It could lose up to $100 million because this movie is a complete pile of garbage. You know, a complete, disaster. Okay, and there was, I bet if the movie wasn't this creepy, I bet there would be interest because in musicals, there's an audience for musicals. Let's look at La La Land. Let's look at let's look at Bohemian Rhapsody. Let's look at any Disney movie, okay? And of course, and any movie bombs at the box office, you can say, oh, it's because movies are dying. Or stop giving us movies that are complete garbage. They're complete bad. And I think not even the critics can say, oh, yeah, this movie is, because, people are not going to watch streaming. No. If you look at the screenshot, you can clearly see why people don't want to see this movie. Look at this. This gives you one of the bazillion reasons not to see this movie, not to watch it. And I think the audiences are doing a good thing and not giving this movie money because usually every movie that gets hated by people, the Emoji Movie, Teen Titans Go to the Movies, okay, you know those types of movies, the adaptations and stuff no one asks for, people don't want to see. Dora the Explorer the movie usually end up breaking even or barely breaking even at the end. Cats, it's just not gonna be the same thing because no one wants to watch 1 hour and 40 minutes of this. Some critics have said they prepared for the root for Cats. At least they've made sense and hope that it will be bizarrely entertaining. Many reviewers ultimately didn't like it. Called it half disgusted, parable, and compared to the human centipede. Critics took issue with the insane visual aspects of most of all, but the script is also dinged and wacky in much plot. It seems noteworthy that the dismisses the review is plentiful. Not Universal Screen review found elements worthy of praise. Other notable critics also had a good time. Of course. But no one wants to see this movie, okay? No one wants to see this movie, okay? And it's funny how the only people who are defending this movie at this point are the people who made this movie. Are the people who made this movie. Because no one in their right mind would want to see this, okay? No one in their right mind would want to see the movie. Cats is completely bombing at the box office. It's gonna make no money. And now if you look up cats on Google, you won't find images of actual kittens like this one. You'll find these abominations here. With these abominations, and also it's proved that the Foley's are not that big of an audience, okay? If you don't know, this movie was really intended for Foley's, because those are the only people who are going to see the movie now. They're not that big of an audience compared to everyone else. Okay, they're like 2% of the population. You can't really make a movie with 2% of the population. Okay, they're like, well, like 2% of the population. It just doesn't work. Okay, doesn't work. Okay, Cats is a box office catastrophe. Cats is a box office failure. Okay, Cat, and of course, according to Forbes, is one of the most underrated movies. Scott Mendelson, he's saying, "Oh my God, you have to see Cats." Okay, and there's also other movies that are actually underrated, but Cats is not. Cats deserves its box office failure. No one wants to watch that for 1 hour. No one wants to watch cats. Creepy cats talk for like 2 hours. Okay, and these are the most underrated movies, and Cats is definitely not underrated. It's terrible. And he's even a thing going, why? There was even a search. Why is Cats so bad? Why is this movie so bad? This movie is like the Emoji Movie, okay? You don't have to see it, and you know it's bad, okay? And most people, unlike with the Emoji Movie, decide to say, okay, we're skipping out on this movie, okay? Unlike the Emoji Movie, because I think the Emoji Movie only did well because it was a kids movie, okay? But this movie is a massive, massive failure, okay? All the media is made that this is a big box office bombs, okay? One of the biggest box office bombs of 2019, one of the biggest box office failures of 2019. And even Wikipedia now added Cats to the list of movies that bombed of the year. Yes, Alita Battle Angel will never join the list, but of course, at least, the same set that predicted Joker would flop, predicted Cats would flop at the turn of Dark Fate. Joker, of course, didn't flop and made $1 billion at the box office, but they predicted that Cats was going to be a bomb. I think Lupa predicted that Cats was going to be a massive failure of 2019. A massive failure, okay? When you look at the trailer, you can say, oh yeah, this movie's going to be a failure, okay? I kept saying that this movie was going to become a failure. And I was completely correct that Cats was a big failure. Goodbye.